This is a video tour of the interior of our 1997 steel New York 65 cutter. I'm Brian Marotti with Boatshed Port Townsend. We're starting in the forward cabin. This has a double berth and storage and drawers and lockers. This boat is a charter boat and it's set up with 3 staterooms forward, one master cabin aft, and pilot berthing outboard in the main salon. You'll see all of this in this video tour. There's some storage and drawers on the side for clothing and linens, etc. We'll take a look from this cabin out to the main passageway, looking back to the salon. So now we've pulled back from the main cabin with its door closed, the forward cabin I should say, and we're on the port guest cabin. This has upper and lower single berths, as you can see, trimmed out in white paneling and teak trim. This has the similar type of storage in shelving. Mirrors in the cabin help you put on your foul weather gear. And all the cabins have life jackets, inflatable life jackets for the guests. So opposite this cabin is the main head compartment, shared by it's a day head shared by these cabins. There's a sink with Formica countertop. The drawers on this boat are really nicely finished, and they all have locks, as you can see. You'll also see lots of handholds on the boat. This is a sea boat. This boat is designed as a charter vessel, an expedition charter vessel, to take passengers to distant adventures. So this cabin has a hatch overhead for ventilation and for escape, and you'll see that in all of the cabins. There's a good sized stall shower here as well that would be shared by all the guests. So we've moving aft, we've now to the starboard guest cabin, again with upper and lower single berths, storage in drawers and in shelving. The single berths are notable in that, again, this is an offshore vessel. This boat has sailed the Northwest Passage of North America. It's been up the west coast of Greenland in the ice, and it's set up for being at sea, and a single berth is the most safe and comfortable way to be at sea. A small cubby there for personal items. Now we're in the Aft Master Cabin. This spans the full beam of the boat. It's a 65-foot boat. It has a queen-size berth with a heavy foam mattress. You notice the foam insulation outboard there. That's an unfinished area around the port light. This boat is a steel boat and has closed cell foam spray and insulation throughout the boat. It helps both with keeping heat in and temperature control, and also makes it quieter. Again, basic drawers, a nice finish in varnished wood and white panels. There's spares and tools here in this cubby, which is near the tool room, work room, and generator room, which you'll see in a moment. So moving here into the master cabin head, there's a large freezer in here, and very useful again for charter purposes. Have lots of food aboard. Sink with vanity and those locking drawers, as you'll note throughout the boat. The toilets on this boat are manual, very reliable. They work. They've never clogged up. No difficult systems. There's a shower stall here as well. Good sized area. And now looking back into the master cabin, it's quite spacious. So next we'll move into the generator room, which is aft of this head compartment. There's a Onan generator, which is made by Cummins. Real good condition. There's a look here at the massive hydraulic autopilot steering, autopilot ram. There's spares for that, spare autopilot electronic control. This boat is loaded with spares as well, again with the idea of exhibition or expeditions in mind. Tools, there's tools come with the boat. You saw an air compressor there, and there's a host of spares, including spare engine mounts and alternator. This boat has two Kubota 100 horsepower engines with low hours. Taking a look at the electrical panel. There's a water maker aboard as well. Battery charger and electronics controls. That black box is the autopilot module system. So this space gives you access to key items, key controls, and storage for tools and spares. Those dual Raker filters are just for the generator, dedicated to the generator. So from the main passageway, moving aft and into the galley, a very large galley with lots of storage. Has a 3-burner Mediterranean Dickinson stove with oven, Formica countertops, and varnished cabinetry with locks on all of the drawers. It opens to the salon, as you can see there. And there's a ton of counter space, so if you're serving a crew or serving charter guests, there's a lot of room to work on this boat. Notice the locks that protect those drawers from opening at sea. You'll find those everywhere on the boat. Very nice looking galley. It has quite a bit of light that's brought in from the salon. So we'll move up there next. From the galley to the salon, you can see there's a nice connection there. It's a raised deck house, so there's lots of natural light from windows. Isotherm refrigerator and freezer with lots of room built in. Looking over here to the navigation station, has a comfortable seat. All the controls for the electrical panels are here. Please check our website for all the detailed specifications. There's just a long list for this boat. This is a custom chart table that has a really nice ability to reach in and access the, you'll have the chart plotter there, and you have your tools for conventional navigation plotting. The salon is very large. It has a settee on the starboard side, engine controls underneath the companionway, and a very large dining sitting area here. You'll see a couple of stools that slide out for even more seating. This heater is amazing. It heats the whole boat. It's a simple, quiet, diesel-powered, freestanding space heater, and it works remarkably. It dried the whole boat out here in the snow of Alaska. It was a very welcome addition to this photo shoot. So there you have it. New York 65 cutter charter vessel in steel. Check it out in details at boatshedporttownsend.com.